When my grandma passed away, my grandpa told us he had lost her for the second time. Why did he say this? 3 years before her death, she was diagnosed with dementia. For 3 years, we watched as she slowly slipped away from us. My grandpa said this because as her dementia progressed, she no longer knew who we were, not even my grandpa. Some signs and symptoms of dementia include things like cognitive changes, such as memory loss, that is usually first noticed by family. They may have difficulty finding words to communicate properly. They may have problems with coordination, become confused and disoriented at times. Some psychological changes include personality and behavior changes, depression, anxiety, paranoia, agitation, and hallucinations. My grandma would get mad at my grandpa over little things. There was one night, around 8 o'clock at night, she had walked over to my parents' house because she was mad at Grandpa for not taking her into town. Dementia is caused by damage to the nerves in the brain. Things like strokes, which can cause vascular constriction, affect the blood supply to the brain. There are also abnormal clumps of protein buildup called Lewy bodies that can constrict the blood flow to the brain, causing damage. Also damage to the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain, which are here and here, can cause breakdown of the nerve cells in the brain. Grandma's dementia was the result of a stroke. Her stroke wasn't so bad that it caused loss of motor function, but the damage to her nerves was enough to cause cognitive and psychological changes, the worst of which was memory loss. There is no cure for dementia. Some medications may help with mood and behavior issues. Keeping active and palliative care are options to help slow the progression of dementia. The last 2 years of Grandma's life she spent in a nursing home. Her dementia progressed so fast. When she was no longer able to do anything for herself, we had no other choice for her care. The last year of her life, I had made the choice to work in the nursing home so I could have a little more time with her. It is hard to describe how hard it was to see her every day, even knowing that she had no idea who I was. There were some times that I think there may have been some underlying recognition because I could get her to eat or calm her down enough to allow the staff to do what was needed. I agree wholeheartedly with Grandpa's statement. When Grandma passed away, we had lost her for the second time. I found a picture that I think describes dementia in a way that words cannot. And this is the picture. It is like their brain is slowly being erased. It is hard. And I feel for everybody who has had a family member with dementia.